Hey guys, it's Sarah. If you're new here and you enjoy the strange and unusual, please like and subscribe. And if you're a usual here, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. It is much appreciated. Today's video is going to be on a few haunted dolls. For the safety, or for y'all's safety, I am not going to show the pictures. Please understand that I only do this for y'all's benefit, so that if anything is attached to the images, it will not affect you. Please enjoy. It is said that dolls become haunted due to the fact that they have this childlike innocence. Also for the fact of they project innocence or lifelike features, lifelike eyes, lifelike lips, lifelike nose and hair. Therefore, if something was or had been living, it would want to go back to living, which is the closest thing to realistic is a doll. Amanda is a haunted doll that was made in 1884 by Heinrich Handrich. Many Handrich dolls have a Simon Helbig name impressed into the head, but Amanda herself does not. Amanda is a doll that has been put up on eBay over 20 times, never kept within the same year. It is said she would move around in these different owners' houses with her own free will and cause night terrors. Now, one of the stories that came about was the story of a woman who last owned her before she was put into Atlanta, Georgia. The story is the woman owned a doll and she felt like she was being dragged in one of her dreams by Amanda. One night she woke up with cold feet. She climbed out of bed and saw her feet had horrible scratches on them. But it went back to normal. When she sat to think and looked at the doll, Amanda's facial expression changed, then fell back to normal. The woman contacted paranormal investigator Reggie Jacobs, who now owns Amanda in Atlanta, Georgia. It is said that you could hear scratching on the case. Now, when Amanda did live in households, it said if she likes you, she'll sit like a normal doll. But if she's bored or unhappy, she will move around and disturb your sleep or disturb your living environment. Charley the doll. Charley was found in an old trunk in an attic in 1968, located in New York. Attached was the Lord's Prayer. The family put Charley on a shelf with the other numerous dolls. Eventually, Charley started to move around on the shelf. The parents had blamed one of their children, but the child denied. A little while later, the child claimed that Charley spoke to him at night whenever getting to go to the bathroom. Other children heard Charley speak to them, and none of the children would get within 5 feet of him. Eventually, the parents saw scratches on one of their children. The doll was then moved to the trunk and forgotten. Years later, when the children were older, Charley was sold and passed from person to person. The same story occurred and the occurrences occurred. Charley now resides in a local artisan shop near Salem, Massachusetts. Harold. Harold was the very first doll to be sold on eBay. Harold was bought by a woman originally for $700, but the woman did not pay. The next woman purchased him for $300, but she sold it because it is said she was not able to handle it. A friend of the $300 owner has spoke of a few odd things. A friend of this woman came to observe the doll and beforehand was completely healthy, but a month later developed a brain tumor and died after viewing Harold. After that, another friend of the woman viewed the doll and fell down the stairs and had unfortunately died. He is now locked in the current owner's basement. No one has kept him. Well, that is it for my video today. That is all I could find on the two dolls. Even the cited sources back only go so far and they stop. And I also apologize for not showing any of the photos. It's for y'all's safety, and I try to protect my viewers. If you want to know more, as I said in the links, you can kind of tell what sources I've cited, and I'm going to show you at the end. Please tune in next week. It should be very interesting, as usual. But good night, and don't get too scared.